Hello everybody, this is Kevin with Inspiring How You See That. We're the inspirational channel that goes behind the scenes, interviews some of your favorite artists, entertainers, and much more. And we do inspirational stories, and we do these Tech Tuesdays. So today we're back with part 4 of the Trace camera system. We have got everything all set up in the last video. Got this all, you got your app, your game's ready to go. It's done the countdown. You put up the poll, and the camera system will talk to you when it's going up and saying it's ready to record, and it is now recording. So what you'll want to do is, of course, put your poll all the way up. You can go as far as as it allows you, but I usually leave just a little bit on each one, so that way it gives it a little bit more stability. There's usually not too much wind all the time, but if there is, just a safety precaution. And then once you get it all the way up, it should be ready to go. But first, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, we were talking about the bags that they provide you. You can either put sand in these, you can either put weighted, little weighted balls or lead balls or rocks, anything like that to hold the pole down. This is great, it's good, but they're heavy. So if you have 4 of these and you're carrying these around, they do get heavy. This is a little tip from something that I came up with. As far as, I didn't invent them or anything, but I came up with a better idea to hold down the basically the whole stand itself. Now you see this one's actually out pretty far. You can actually have it about like this, so that these poles underneath here are a little bit closer to the ground. Now I'm sure you probably saw in one of the previous pictures where I scrolled through and you saw these stakes. Now these stakes work great. These are titanium pole stakes. These are 12-inch. You can get them in 10 or 12, and they're very, very durable. You can order these pretty much anywhere online, and just look up titanium steel tent spikes or hold down spikes, and you see this. Of course, this is the reason why these work great, is because this little hook that sticks out will perfectly go down and hold down your whole stand from literally moving. So if you want to do 3, if you want to do 6 of these, you can actually do several of these. Another thing that's nice too, not that you're going to be playing in the dark, but they do come with glow in the dark little neon tops. So if it is getting dusk out or anything, they do glow in the dark so people can see them. Plus they're, neon green, so hopefully nobody trips over the camera stand. But these actually work a lot better. They're not heavy. They're very light. You can order these with a hammer, or you can just have your own hammer with you. But just make sure not to pound them in, too far and get them down too far where you're bending your, the stand supports. It's basically just there to hold it and keep it from wobbling back and forth. And these actually work great. So now you have your camera all set up. It is ready to go, and it is recording. So the next key component here, I'll switch to one of these here where it shows the video. Now, of course, it does show the stand down in this picture. But what you always want to do on your phone is you can actually go through once it's recording, and you can go through and you see the game playing, so you can actually hit live. You want to make sure to check this once your poll system is all the way up, as it indicates here, so that way you have to adjust it, you can adjust it. So we talked about all the polls and all the bags and everything already being down, but sometimes you will have to adjust it or move the camera itself to kind of twist or turn it to the angles that's needed. Just make sure it is, pretty much level with the field, as far as I'm saying, squared with the field, so you can catch both nets, both sides, everything. Just make sure that everything's, in view. What is nice though is you can view this with your phone, keep tabs on it, make sure that the game is recording properly. Now it is maybe 2 to 4 seconds off because it's basically Bluetoothing or GPS signal. It's picking it up. So you want to make sure that it actually all your views and where you want to see is proper. So now you should be ready to go. So now that you've got your game started, everything's going, and the game is recording now onto, of course, the system. So in the next video, it'll be probably the conclusion of this segment as far as just getting up the trace system and ready to go, recording the game. Now you've done your first game. Okay, so on the next video, we'll just cover the basics after your game is recorded, and we'll cover how that all works, and we'll see you on the next video.